Hey, this is Sarah, and today I am going to try to film something in a lot shorter amount of time because I thought that it would be acceptable, but then I realized it was not acceptable to spend 28 minutes reviewing a business card service, which is what I'm doing today. I'm going to be reviewing a company called Moo, which makes business cards. They ship them to your door, and they come very well packed. It even came with, like, there's a shiny sticker on my box that says yay. I'm overjoyed. It took me long enough to get into this, which is why the original filming attempt of this review was so long, but there was a lot of supports in the box, and then this box itself, which is where the business cards actually live, which came with this ribbon with this awesome kind of like fake wax stamp. This isn't actually wax though. It's like that sort of like rubberized plastic. My nails look atrocious. I'm sorry. This is actually stuck on here, and you can totally just put it back on the box. Probably. I'm pretty sure that's a thing I can do. I don't know that I can do that actually. It's not a failing on their part. I'm pretty sure it's a failing on my part. But this was actually on here, and then I took it off of here once I figured out that I'm having a droppy day. Once I figured out that this wasn't necessary. And then the cards themselves come in this box, and there's this beautiful little gold drop here. And then it says Moo on the back. Really lovely. I got 50 printed on their Luxe paper, which is their super thick business card paper. Specifically awesome because you can get a color printed around the outside edge of it to just make them pop a little bit more. So these cards are a little bit special, a little bit more couture, if I'm honest, because if you are somebody like me, you're not necessarily handing out a lot of business cards. It's going to be, people are going to need your service as and when. These are going to be cards that you would like to really live in somebody's wallet or business card holder for an extended period of time. They also have two different sizes that their cards come in. You can either get this, which is the standard size. They also have their own specific size, which is a taller card, but it's not as wide. The size of the card, the face of the card has the same area, it's just differently proportioned. I didn't really like that because I was thinking, yeah, it would fit into wallets better, but if somebody was more traditional and did have a business card holder, like I feel a lot of people who do regularly trade business cards do still carry those. You know, that's still an accessory that is kicking around. It would just, I don't know, it just wouldn't fit. I don't know. I felt like I didn't like that. I liked the traditional size. So yeah, I got only 50 printed, and that cost me $34.99 American plus $8.25 shipping to Canada. I just used standard post. They were running a promotion that was free shipping if you spent $50 or more with them. There was nothing really at that point in time that kind of caught my eye that I needed. I know that I was looking at getting like postcard. Like, I thought it was going to be note cards, but it seemed to be postcards. So I was looking at getting some of those printed, but then I decided not to in the end. But yeah, so these, the box is actually magnetized. It opens up like this, and then inside are the business cards. I cannot for the life of me, maybe I can pull it up really quick for you guys and see what package it was I got, because I was checking on my invoice and yep, sign in. And what I really love about this is that, if I remember correctly from the last time I had to sign into this account, Was it through Facebook? Maybe it was through Facebook. Nope. Must be, yeah. It's terrible. I have accounts so many places and I can never remember which email address I used. There we go. Oh, hey, they're actually having a sale right now. That's great. That's useful for me now. So it says, hey to me when I go into my account after I've signed in. Oh, hey, there's even reference links and, oh, there we go. I went with the Great Escapes package. So, sorry about that, guys. So the Great Escapes package, when I originally was looking at ordering it, I decided that I wanted to get it because of this. So, the cards that I went with, I chose to go with something with a design. So I saw this and I was really, really happy. And then I saw there was other images and I really did not realize that it was truly a package. Like there's an assortment of cards here to choose from, which is really great because I feel like that's really handy because they're all kind of different enough that you can really kind of tailor it to the person that you're handing it to if you know even a little bit about them. For instance, a buddy of mine happens to be kind of a marine biologist. Not kind of a marine biologist. He is some kind of biologist of marine life, and I can't remember what kind. But I also know that he's a huge model train enthusiast. So boom. One of my other buddies also loves everything engineering. I hate that so much. God damn it. So the bridges, but also the bridges are very Halifax, if you know anything about Halifax. One of the other ones, it was so weird because I was sort of I was totally in a toss-up situation when I thought that I had to pick one of these designs between the bridge, which I thought, yes, very Halifax, and the Northern Lights, which, can we just look at that? Just the quality of the printing is amazing. And then the blue on the edge, yes, can I say that? And then on the reverse is my actual information. My contact information is down here underneath this finger, most of which is available at the bottom of the doobly-doo, except my phone number, which I'm not putting on the internet. Sorry. But yeah, so I did go with a different font, I think, than they had originally gone with. I, for some reason, thought it was appropriate to put dependable, reliable, and accurate. So two of those are, kind of redundant to each other, but whatever. I did stick with the same color scheme that they had for the written portion on the back. And I really, really like it. I have to say, I'm really, really fond. This is just so beautiful. And when I was looking at getting business cards, one of the things that I kind of had in my head was this one scene from American Psycho where he's just going on about business cards for 10 minutes and about who is the best business card, blah, 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 and all of those lessons. And I was keeping that in mind, and I was thinking I would try and get some embossed ones. Those are really expensive. I wasn't going to do that, but I thought these would be really great. It took about 2 weeks for them to come in. Granted, I placed my order at about 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's how I live. They came in absolutely flawless, perfect condition. I love the blue. There was, I want to think, 6 or 7 options. Yeah. I know that, I don't even remember all of the options. You can just go on the website. I found these guys on a Google search, and I just can't even say how much I really love these. And they're exactly what I was wanting. I wanted something that was sturdy enough that I could keep a couple of them with me. Would definitely survive my bag, would survive somebody else's bag. Something that people are going to hold on to in case they need an emergency coaster, and somebody's going to go like, oh, what's that? And they're going to be like, oh, it's this business card that I got. I can't even remember who that's from. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, look, transcription services. Because it's sort of such a niche market that not all the time is my kind of service needed, but maybe you've got something, maybe you should check your business card. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There was a lot of things that went into wanting something that was a little bit thicker. But yeah. Anyway, I think that these are really great. I mean, I picked them. I think the service is really great. And what I really, really love is the fact that this box is nice, but it's unobtrusive, and I'm not going to feel bad about probably putting it back on one of my bookshelves, so that I'm not tucking it away somewhere that I'm going to forget. And so when I need more business cards to have handy, I'm not going to be like, oh, where did I put those? I don't remember where I put them. My only problem is this, because I don't know how I'm going to get this back on. But I'm actually going to pull out a couple to throw in my purse now. I mean, that said, I will say this, like, they are super thick. That's only 50. When I was growing up, my dad would get like a stack of a couple hundred printed, like, at Staples or something, and they would be as thick as my stack of 50, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I love them. I think they're going to be really great as a first impression piece. You know, I don't even know if I can get this back on. It was on really... I don't know that I can. Nope. I think I might have to declare this a no-go. Did I? Nope. That is just as tight as it was. I don't know. It's crazy because there's a card that comes in it and says it was hand inspected and... Oh, I got it! I was way too excited about that. I really was. Anyway, so it's delightful. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's nice. It's a tiny little presentation piece that I would be perfectly happy to have on display were I to have an office that people actually came into rather than 2 feet from my bed because I work from home. But what I like is the fact that these are actually even more professional than I expected them to be. And they don't give the impression that I am a girl who works 2 feet from their bed, which I love, which is exactly what I want. Because when you do work from home and you're this sort of trade that you do work from home in that way, you have to do other things to accentuate and sort of really get across to people that actually I am, you know, I am very business minded. I do take this seriously. You know, this isn't just like a faff about, I want all of your personal information, all your things belong to me. You know, this is my business, this is my livelihood, and for me, you know, I am very passionate about my work. I do really, really love it. And I think when you tell people that you run your business from home, it can always look a little bit, you know, slapdash in people's eyes because you're not sort of like leaving your house and going to a brick and mortar every day. So these definitely give the impression that I'm like a real professional person, which I love. And as I said, I paid for these myself. I just found the company on Google. This wasn't sponsored in any way, but if anybody from Moo is watching and you'd like to give me free business cards or something in the future, if you'd ever like to send me some things to check out, I would be more than happy to tell people and sing your graces. Really super happy. I've heard good things from my buddy who gets cards printed from them. I'd be very interested to see what the quality, like, I know that not all of their paper is necessarily this thick, but I'm pretty sure that it says that all of their paper is like this nice. I'd also be interested to see what their gloss is like, because this is their matte, and their matte is beautiful, and you know, it's just very well printed. Very impressed. Anyway, I'm gonna get going because it's too long to be chattering about business cards, I feel like. If you are interested in anything to do with what's on my face, please by all means let me know. I did do a review of this tinted moisturizer that I'm wearing, so that should probably be either the video before this or it'll be the video after, hopefully. So have a look out for that. It will be the Myriadesso skincare system. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sarah, and you have a beautiful day. Thank you very much. Love you guys.